Tonight we've got two veterans looking to get back on the top step. And it is a fab 4 in a row. Four-time Scotties champion Gary Einarson is a favorite in Mississauga. Thanks to an unbeaten start, Einarson is tied for the top of Pool A. However, not to be outdone, Caitlin Laws and her team are also perfect. 4 games, 4 wins. So is this the year the foursome from the Heather finally click? Team Canada. Manitoba's Laws, the Scotties continues. It's been a day of cleaning up after the big snow of Sunday, but now it's the temperatures and they remain cold, and there's a slight cold weather warning for Mississauga and Southern Ontario as we come inside the Paramount Fine Food Center. And on this Monday night, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the Scotties. Joanne's there, Russ is there, and Kathy's over there. We'll hear from her shortly. We got to look at Pool B this afternoon, and Russ has said, Joe has said, it's really when you handicap it a 5-team race for the 3 spots, it becomes then a 4-game round robin, and every game against those other favorites is important. And we had one of those today with Manitoba and Peterson up against Northern Ontario's Scharf.
And it was all Peterson, wasn't it? Kelsey Calvert's impressed me, Joe. Just unbelievable touch. The guards, the tap backs, the perfect draws. She's been able to make everything. And since she's come on and thrown the last 2 bricks for this team, they're a different team. When you've got a free draw, basically anywhere in the paint, with her ability for 3, you know your team's clicking.
And with that, the draw for 3, and they would go on to win it over Krista Scharf and hand her a big loss. Remember, head-to-head could determine who moves on. Nova Scotia was a winner. They stole 5 black. PEI got 1 in 10 to win. And Skurlik had 3 deuces in her win over Weagle. So there they are, top of the table. Peterson now has that advantage. Scharf, because she has lost now to a couple of the favorites, her best opportunity may be just 3rd place to get out of the pool. So now we turn our attention to Pool A on this Monday night, and right at the top of the table, 2 of the favorites, Laws and Einarson. Are we surprised at this?
We're not surprised at all, Vic, but both these teams, so much talent on each lineup, but they've had their shares of ups and downs all season. What's really impressing me is the level of play. Both these teams extremely hungry for that Scotties title.
So a win tonight by either of them, and they're pretty much a lock for one of the 3 spots. And right now you can see it appears everyone else is playing for the 3rd spot, which brings us then to this game tonight, and it is Einarson against Laws. And let's talk a little Team Canada.
They're coming up against an opponent that is drawing very well, that loves to bring that play to the middle. So they need to mine that middle. If things aren't setting up well, if they aren't locking on their freezes, blow it up, leave yourself some space to score, and use your sweepers. Burchard and Burgess are 2 of the strongest in this field. Do not be heavy. You will not get the curl. Use that muscle to get your rocks into position.
When it comes to Caitlin Laws, it appears she's finally really comfortable now. 4th stone, not skipping.
Yeah, well said, Vic. And yes, we're that good for this team. They have to sit in the dressing room and say yes. They're under the radar this time. They went undefeated in the provincials, lost on a fluke, really, by an 1/18 of an inch, or they go 8-0. They lost when they lost the ice in the Tier 2 final. They gave up a couple steals. Otherwise, we'd be saying this may be the co-favorite. We're going to see that again tonight. But Walker needs to run. You're playing Shannon Burchard, this gold standard in second stones. Laura has to have a good one.
I get it. Walker needs to run. The keys are brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. They've met only once this year, and it was at the trials, and Einarson won it 6-4.
Team Einarson had a lot of success at the Scotties and over the last few seasons as well, even with changing lineups. They're a strong team, fierce competitors, and I know they're going to want this just as bad as we do.
We've had some really great games against Caitlin's team, and we're definitely going to have to play sharp and put some pressure on them, make them make some big shots, but also capitalize on any opportunities.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporter for 45 years. By Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
The only team not on the ice here at the Paramount is Nova Scotia's Taylor Stevens, 2-2 out of Halifax. With a look at the other games, here's Kathy.
Well, for Taylor Reese-Hansen, came into this event third in the country and knocked off 2 losses right away. Needs to get on a roll. Is coming off a win. Her opponent tonight, Nikki Kaufman from the Northwest Territories. Jolene Campbell stole her way to a win this morning. The Green Machine needs to rack up some more wins tonight. She will take on Jolien Fortin from Quebec, who is much better than her record. And finally, Haley Armstrong had the bye this morning. They're also a team that is really pushing their opponents. They'll take on the young Bailey Scoffin team from the Yukon.
Time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware, locally owned and genuinely Canadian. The Canadian champions, well, Team Canada from Carrie Einarson is from Gimli, backed up by Carly Burgess, Shannon Burchard, and Val Sweeting. Manitoba, number 5 seed from the Heather Curling Club in Winnipeg. Caitlin Laws throws the 4th stone, but it is Selena Negevin who skips and throws 3rd. Kristen Gordon, Laura Walker are lead and 2nd, respectively. And you can see that Manitoba and Laws have won the draw to the button, and they will have last rocks. So with the brush down, ready to get us underway, Carrie Einarson, and throwing the first stones for Team Canada, Carly Burgess.
You have to think, Joe, this should be a classic for sure. I just watched the broom there, edge of 8. We moved it in a good, almost a foot from opening draw. So keep an eye on that. It looked, even in the afternoon draw, it looked a hair, well, it was definitely straighter and maybe that fraction faster.
Yeah.
First time in the game that, or first time in the event that Einarson does not have last rock.
Yeah, and just to your point there, Russ, it's not that it's not curling. There's still lots of finish. You're able to come around guards. It's those finesse weight tap shots. It's not busting as hard at the end, not as aggressive with the curl. So if the weight is at all heavy, we're seeing that run a lot straighter. Used to love it when this happened as a player, though, because you have to be that much more accurate out of the hand. You have to use your sweepers. If you've got strong sweepers, you still have a bit of a margin to work with.
And it is interesting when it comes to these 2 front ends. They've really, in a sense, been rebuilt when you think that Laura Walker takes over for Jocelyn Peterman, who is playing the mixed doubles with her husband. And then on the other side of things, you've got Shannon Burchard now brushing here, but Burchard is back after missing an entire season. And so both teams have had to make some adjustments getting ready. And, you know, as Einarson says, it's almost like a brand new team welcoming her back.
I always felt playing that you replaced one player, and it really did change the entire team. You call yourself a new team as soon as you had one new body out there, just because there's so many intangibles within such a small team game. How do you support each other? You know, who needs to hear what? Who's got what energy? So it takes time to adjust to that.
Shoot. Good sweep.
But Shannon feeling comfortable, saying that now after the knee scoping, that still a little stiff at times, but feeling more and more comfortable.
A little less. Sure. Top 12.
Kristen Gordon.
Top 8. Top 8. Top 8. Laura. You got it, curl.
Lots of room here.
Just Philippe. Just Philippe. High curl. Up to it. High curl.
Not wasting any time, are they? They're going to throw jabs at each other.
Yes.
It seemed like for 10 ends.
Nice, Kristen.
Great spot.
Good judge.
Talked about this a little bit in the opening. This team from Manitoba likes to bring the play to the middle, and why not? You've got Laura Walker now at second. She plays mixed doubles exclusively. She doesn't play on a 4-person team, so she's really good at having this play come to the middle and getting her rocks in good spots. Don't often see Selena Negevin call for a corner guard. She likes to junk up the 4-foot.
I love that play when we first came up with the free guard zone. That's what our team did all the time. And you could even come around, in this case, the outturn a foot short of the rings. Nobody can do anything about it. then when they go around in the intern, you freeze to it and you got them both ways. I'm surprised more teams don't employ that strategy.
Whoa. Line it up. Good shot. Okay, that looks good.
You're saying when Tracy had a great run at the trials, that's what they did.
Yeah, I don't know that Tracy Fleury ever called for a corner guard.
Okay.
It all depends on the team's strength. If you bring the play to the middle with hammer, you're going to get a decreased scoring area. So that's the trade-off. You have to be really accurate with your draw weight with the angles.
How'd that feel,
Little
Kristen?
tighter
You have one slight misstep and you could be in a huge amount of trouble.
So Laura Walker, as mentioned, takes over for Jocelyn Peterman, has been really with the team through the entire quadrennial in trying to get to the Olympics. Did not play at all any games prior to this event. Had been on the bench for many of the events they went to and practiced, but never threw a stone until she got here.
Just trying to jiggle this around a little.
Oh, sorry. I did touch this, but I don't think I moved it.
And it's interesting when in talking with Selena Negevin, Kathy, the addition of Laura Walker really has rejuvenated the team a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, I loved her expression. She said in bringing Laura in, it's almost like they're in the honeymoon phase where everybody is on their best behavior. They're trying to make sure that you're not complacent, that you kind of think, well, I've told her that before. No, they're making sure that they communicate very much, that they're gracious, that they're on their best behavior. And you and I looked at each other, Vic, and said, well, that ship has sailed.
To that point, though, Kathy, when you're on your best behavior, it's like everyone has a clean slate all of a sudden. It's sometimes when a team's grinding, something bad happens. Oh, here we go again.
Right.
Okay, that's good.
It actually ticked the top yellow so thin. They still kind of made the shot they wanted.
Just ticked it.
Gets all kinds of separation. Shot rock, however, does belong to Team Canada. That's the stone back edge of the floor.
He did really well to just still get something out of it, just moving that top yellow.
That was hard to do.
I think I can throw board. Whatever you see. Board. Got it.
A lot of shots being made here. Can't quite see the whole rock.
Solid. Wait, nice. Hair big. Whoa. We're big. Yeah. Hard.
And avoids the jam, and now there's 3 yellows in there, 1 lonely Team Canada stone.
What's that time? Pretty flat. You could also make that one too, but
Yeah, I think the bottom double's better, Joe. I don't think you can get the flat one. Can you across the top, the 2 high ones?
You have to throw it really hard.
This one
Yeah.
first.
If it misses that one, yeah.
You got it, Val. You got it, Val. Throw it good.
Throw the high side turn, which will gear it over, give her a little more power on contact.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Burgess, 1, 2, and very nice.
Great call,
Yeah, it was Val Sweeting that said to us that this is, for all intents and purposes, a new team, and they really weren't quite comfortable at the trials, and now they do feel like they've rounded into form.
Hard on those. I'm scared.
That's not unusual to see that a lot of teams take 1.5 years, 2 years to gel in most cases. Sometimes you do it right off the bat.
Wait, good. Maybe 10. Yep.
Selena's just having a fantastic week, 90% so far.
Sets up another double.
Caitlin, 9. Yeah.
Einarson slowly, they're working their way out of this bit of a jam they were in early.
Can you play firm?
I think, Vic, what's happened is the rocks are so good, the ice is so good, the brushing is so effective now that you bring in somebody new. Let's pick on Laura, or it could be anybody. Carly's only been there for a while. when you're playing these finite shots, getting by guards at 100 miles an hour by half an inch, you have to know that player's release and that person's tendencies. Maybe Val throws her out turn an inch wide, but maybe she throws it on the broom in the 10th end under the pressure. You have to know all that stuff. So, and when you do miss one by a fraction, the other team might not cooperate, and there's a deuce.
And this is the outturn for the left-handed Val Sweeting. And that was one of the keys that Val Sweeting said that they were finding at the trials, Joe, they were giving up the cheap points. You know, we were missing a shot and they were jumping all over. So the key tonight, she says, is not to give up any cheap twos, for example.
Well, here's an example of that right here. That Val could have made that double.
Yeah.
Now, this is made properly. There's only 2 shots left for Carrie Einarson, and there's a deuce on the board.
11.
Einarson is the best at converting 2 or more with last rock. Selena Sturmey is number 2. And this team is number 3.
Okay, well, I was wrong then. Sorry, I didn't realize I was quiet. Yeah.
I think I need like a bump though, hey?
I like bumper, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Chance now, hit and roll down in here somewhere. If you obviously can get it buried, even if that raise is made, then
Yeah, I like
it's going to be up here, not as close as the red one. You'll only sit one. Nice opportunity here. You don't have to roll far, and you've got 2 guards to go behind.
You gotta carry, get the speed, right?
And even if you get to half under, that's pretty good. Just got a couple feet to roll to.
Carrie's made her share of these over the years.
I like the weight. Whoa! Clean! Whoa! Whoa! Curl!
Skip Stone's here in 1. Carrie Einarson. Burgess. Can you get across the nose and underneath? Get across the nose. Nothing. Right to the nose.
Still room to roll if they choose.
Good throw. Easier, but I don't think we can afford to roll away. You throw that 12? Yeah. Okay, you got it.
The edge on edge would be nice. There'd be no yellow double, and there'd be no inside roll.
Thinking like.
Yeah, I thought it was even gentle with it.
Yeah. I thought we'd get it to go more than that.
Yeah.
Just so polished.
Yeah, same path has been thrown a bunch of times. Again, not seeing quite the same amount of snap at the end, so might just need to take that weight down a little bit to get the finish.
Yeah, the rocks are calming down that amount, aren't they? That's probably made a couple of draws ago.
12-5! Lead!
A lot less weight on this one.
Weight's good! Whoa! Hard, girl! Come on.
And Laura Walker.
Come on. Keep going.
Head down, across. No, actually, maybe a little
Weight was good, yeah.
turn away from center.
Good sweet. Free weight.
Just rolled wide enough that roll's still
I
there.
think I could throw that same weight.
I like the
hey?
same weight, just less ice, yeah.
So that's always the decision, isn't it? Joe, do you know, same weight, which you thought was right, take the less ice, or do you maybe keep the same ice and just take a little off?
Yeah, and in this situation, they're just deciding to adjust the broom. They saw how one speed ran, so adjust the target, and then they'll have a pretty good idea of how this one will run. Sometimes if you take the weight down, it might curl more than you expect it to, maybe a bit more guesswork.
Everybody has a chance to watch on the center ice monitors here at Paramount.
Whoa. Clean. Curl. Clean. Straight. Straight. Straight.
Burgess and now
Whoa. Yeah. Clean.
Burchard trying to hold it up. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Can you get across the nose and underneath? That's the one. That's the one. Oh, goodness, that's the one.
Nice call, Val.
Fantastic. Boy, that didn't get by an abundance.
Oh, looked like a little
Great
less
shot.
weight than her first one.
Yes, yeah.
That was actually
It definitely
really
curled
close.
more. Yeah, I think you're right. The first one's just a hair hot.
Yeah, so instead of begging this one to curl, they're sweeping to keep it straight, and just absolutely perfect on the line call by Val Sweeting.
Now that I just I was going to say that. You could just hear it in her voice. Left, right, left, right, left, right, straight, curl, and managed it very well.
Great weight.
Now you cannot get to, because making the successful raise and stay, you're not going to be inside that red.
Well, right now they're facing a steal here.
Just a hair more, but weight's good.
Caitlin Laws looking at that short angle raise to get the shot stone. Kristen Gordon here. We got to go. You got to go. Got to go. Got to go. Got to go. Oh, no. And they will give up their first steal. Carrie Einarson with a wonderful final stone hit and roll underneath. And Laws couldn't make the raise. 1-0 Team Canada. We started on Friday. We're into day 4 now. The Scotties. Scotties Tournament of Hearts. The 45th edition. Scott Paver, their sponsorship. And on this Monday night, our featured game are 2 of the undefeated in Pool A, both with 4 straight wins. Team Canada. Carrie Einarson against Manitoba's Caitlin Laws. Team Canada steals 1 in that first. And so once again, it is Laws that does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 2.
Caitlin had a tough one there, Vic, but it was just in a new spot, the fresh spot. We talk about it all the time. I think she just got fooled a little bit watching Carrie Einarson's. Carrie was out in the spot that we had warmed up 4 or 5 times, and it just ran that much straighter. And I think the assumption was it might not curl as much as it has earlier in the week, but it did.
Yeah, there was no panic when she let it go, but about halfway down the sheet they got on it. Just couldn't stop the curl. Played a good end to give up a steal.
Did they ever?
Yeah. Okay, so 5.5. Yeah, it's getting nice.
Even.
Yeah, it's getting nice here. Yeah. I still thought I had a good finish to it, so nice easy kick. They're good.
I heard Carly say it's getting nice here. It's such an advantage for the teams that play on arena surfaces all the time. They just they know the second one down, third one down, maybe hair straighter, hair faster.
Stay down the coast. Yep. Just a little bump. Yep. Yep. Whoa. It's almost perfect. Whoa. Very good.
Other scores, couple of blanks and a steal by the team from Whitehorse.
And really interesting different approaches. In the case of the Quebec Saskatchewan, they were not interested in putting rocks in play. It was a really nice run back by Nikki Kaufman that led to that blank, and Haley Armstrong missed a double on her final, and that is reason UConn has stolen.
First steal of the event for UConn, and you still managed to talk about a couple of blanks.
Well, it's not a, it's a gift.
Okay.
Yeah, to some people.
Yeah. Am I able to return that gift?
Sure can.
Yep. 11-5.
My hair high is okay.
Quite worked it. It kicked that yellow top 8 out enough that it's accessible to kick out of there now.
I mentioned they've only played once on the this season. It was at the trials. 6-4 that Einarson won.
It was a well-pro game.
Yeah, pardon me, but it's the reason because the Einarson team plays on the slam events, tier 1 events mostly, and Laws doesn't have enough points to qualify for those.
Hard. Can't touch the line.
Can't touch it. They did.
Good speed's good. Yeah.
Same thing, that inside line is just a little fresher there. They liked it early.
Significant over curl.
Do we ever tap it on the roll behind the player? Yeah. Yeah. Good sweep. That time okay? Yeah, yeah. Do I like tee back more or no?
Yeah, back boy's fine. Okay. Back boy. Just to get a little more of a look.
Yeah.
Okay. It should be okay in here, even a little tighter.
Yep. Might just have a hair more finish in this spot.
Okay.
I am continually impressed about the awareness. I mean, the last thing, you know, Laura says, okay in the spot, yep. And the last thing from Andrew Laws is, Caitlin Laws is that it's just going to have a little more finish. I mean, just you always complete it. You never leave anything to chance.
Yeah, just a little heavy on that one. Didn't quite get that finish they were looking for. They wanted to roll the shooter behind that off-center guard.
Strange setup here for both teams, isn't it? I don't think the yellow-red makes the red double. But how do you get to the shot rock?
I do.
Yeah. Okay, a little bit of a fresher path here.
Yeah, get another one in there if you're Team Canada.
You're good, Val. They're good.
6-8 inches wider than the draw to the button path. That's why Val said what she said. It might be a little crispy here, but I don't think much.
No, these ones you're kind of thinking as the throw just there on your own, let them sweep it aggressively. You don't want to throw way too much, because even top 8 is usable.
Wait only, Shannon. No, good.
Whoa, not a curl.
Whoa.
14, guys. This is hot.
Give it a chance.
And deep it goes.
Okay, sorry, that's our bad.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, they just, it's
14?
just not
Yeah.
digging in like most arena surfaces out wide.
Is someone calling me up? I heard
Sorry,
hard line.
Shannon.
Did
I
somebody say that?
I thought
Yeah.
so too, but
And almost leave those staggered and they
I don't
can't
think we
get
can
at
draw
her.
because then they have it.
Like this.
Really strange situation. You kind of feel like you want to hit the yellow-red,
Just go in the
but then that
nose
might make
here.
it easier for
If it jams, it's fine.
Einarson to get at shot rock.
Do you like a 9? Actually,
I think I like that yellow-red, though, Russ. Laws has hammer. They have to score this end. Open up the middle a little bit. I don't really like trying what Val just did if you're Selena, because if you don't happen to make it, Canada could freeze if you're deep.
Clean.
No.
Clean.
Okay, it's good.
Good. Nice shot.
Shot rock remains.
Good.
The Laws stone top button.
That's pretty much all you could do, I think. Yeah.
Good throw.
Same spot.
Could have maybe tried to roll the shooter off a little bit, Russ,
Yeah,
to
that
not
was-
leave it staggered.
Yeah. And I think if you tried hard enough, you could make the yellow, red, yellow, if Einarson wanted to. So they're kind of in pretty good shape all of a sudden. Just don't be deep here.
Sweepers got fooled on Val's first. Now it's going to be the second one out this wide, so it might run even better.
Good. Clean. I felt we're there.
T.
Clean.
Where are you?
Clean.
T. Yellow.
Clean.
Yellow.
Yep. Hard.
Speed's good. Line's good.
Clean.
Line's
Yeah, go ahead.
good. Yep. T, gotta wait now.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Gotta go.
As we drop in as well on territories in BC.
Facing 2, Nikki Kaufman hit and stuck. It is the red stone in the 8-foot. Taylor elected to ignore it and go around to lie 2. And on her chase, Nikki Kaufman crashed onto the guard. So this is a draw for 3. Needs full 8-foot.
And a much better judge stone by the front end for Einarson as they drag that to the top button shot rock.
Line's good. Good judge, guys.
And 3 it is for Reese Hansen. Coming off their first win earlier today.
No.
Minimum speed here.
It's a tighter path than Val's.
Big bounce. Big bounce. Okay, well. That's good, Selena. Good, Selena.
Well, that little bounce opens up a little path, doesn't it?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, it allows them to raise that yellow with any speed they want too.
Just guard what she
I feel
just
like we have to hit this guy and maybe nudge that over, hey?
Yeah, it's that or 7/8 on the top yellow and kind of try roll in front. Sit 3.
Even if we end up nosing it, that's okay. But we kind of just leave her like this slosh.
Yeah.
I think, Joe, you can get they're close enough together. You can get enough of that red to do that if they want.
If we could
Yeah, I
roll
gotta
and not
get,
touch
like-
this, it would be pretty good.
Yeah, and I don't really want to stuff it on that back one. But
Yeah. If we just
Okay.
7/8.
It has to
are you
hit
thinking like
part
a
of the
fur?
red. You don't have to
Yeah,
move
we
the
gotta
yellow very
kill the
far to sit
4.
3 buried.
Okay.
That was the worry when they hit the yellow one earlier
okay, and
for
then
a
just
loss.
kind of roll it to like there.
Yeah, if you could ever do
Yeah,
that.
I guess we don't want to totally open it up. So,
No.
like, I'd rather. Yeah.
Solid board kind of thing, hit 3/4.
Yeah.
I think we have to whip it.
No, I agree.
Like, I'd like to stay right there.
I like the.
This was in the first, and this was Carrie Einarson, and it left the raise, which they couldn't.
Joanne can speak to this. The brushers had figured that spot out. They've worn the pebble down a little bit. There's a little bit teeth in the less teeth in the curl. Softened it up. They knew they could hold it straight. What a wonderful turnaround in that. They were going to give up 2 or 3 that whole end.
And then Laws was forced to try the short raise, could not, led to her giving up her first steal of the event. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together.
It's not just the skips that have to read ice, and these front ends really know what they're doing.
Whoa! Yes! Yes!
Go charred.
Clean. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Now you go in here. Look at that. What a nice shot. Although
Yeah,
it has opened it up now.
yeah, way too much weight for what I was dreaming up. You hit it in that same spot with a board, and you guard it.
I was even thinking, like,
Need
Yeah.
to nose, I
They
think.
to curl up a bit, yeah.
They opted
Yeah.
to throw normal weight at this. They wanted 7/8. It's pretty close to what they hit. Just
Right.
the shooter really sprung off.
Big weight,
Yeah.
but they've probably been in worse places. Got 3 down the middle.
It just kind of helps Team Laws by opening up the middle a little bit.
Doesn't it? What do you got here, though? Like, you'd have to go tick tick to make the double.
Taking some ice.
Yeah. Just maybe hit the top and stay on top.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like I don't think
Because she can't get this back one, so
she'd
it'll
only
always
have
nut
this. She'd only have this yellow one back
For a tab.
for 2.
just hat!
I think they're just trying to hit the top 4-foot one and stay in front of shot rock.
Through she goes.
Roll.
And rolls it over. It still leaves Team Canada sitting with 2 at the moment as we play skip stones.
Very nice.
You need to anticipate the curl a little more. Anywhere near the center line. Like, if you're out a little wider on the 4-foot line, I think they're okay to be more patient, but
Caitlin got to throw again, which is illegal.
That'd be real.
Can you make that yellow red?
I think so.
Yeah, and then there's a pile of yellow in there.
I think so.
That would be for 4. So you got to take that away, number 1.
Okay, speed's actually pretty good through here.
Yes, I agree. I'm looking for like
Just
a
a guard,
16.5.
guys.
Yeah,
Just like a 2.
Okay.
yeah.
Let us know where the speed is and
Yep.
try not to kill the line here just because it's
We'll just clean. Yep.
Yeah.
a little crowd.
Should know the spot edge of age is exactly where
Yeah,
everybody
it's good
was
speed
for
through
draw
here.
the button.
They're good. You got it, Carrie. Green.
I think it's there.
3.
Wait's there.
Final stone for
I think it's there.
Carrie
Hit
Einarson.
it.
Oh,
It's hot.
tight.
Has just jab, lines
Jab.
tight.
Top 12. Tight.
Whoa. Close.
Might want to bury an inch here so they can't raise it.
Curl.
Whoa.
Curl. Good. Okay, that works. Okay, good judge. 4-9. That's good.
I think they got away with it. They were looking for
I know, when I
halfway.
got down there, I was like, she has this run.
Yeah, that's what we thought too.
And then I was like,
Yeah.
Actually blocks the run back on the center line.
Think so, just.
Yeah. Do you see anything else?
No. What kind of way do you want to throw this?
You can ever get that at the proper angle, get it high side here. This one goes this way, that one goes like that.
I think so.
If you stick it, it's
You
actually
okay with that?
Yeah, I like it. Yep. Firm or peel?
for 4.
Just firm.
Okay.
I'm seeing right
Half rocks close.
there. Thin half.
3 maybe. Yeah, I get you right at the
Got it.
top.
Okay.
Side red one's
Yeah, I
closer
think
than
so.
the top. Yeah.
Still, I think
Yeah.
it's there for
Thin
3.
half with
Even a
firm.
couple would be nice, eh? Wouldn't it?
Thin half with firm.
Kind of an all or nothing shot.
Well,
though.
yeah,
It's either 2 or 3 or
Downside,
deal of 2.
too thin, you go off that yellow. It's a steal of 2. Too thick, you miss everything.
Team Canada did a good job blocking the 2 easier options.
There more.
We saw Kelsey Calvert earlier today. She's the best at hits. Here we go. Looking for that angle raise. A double to maybe get 3. Got this. Run it back. Bang. Got it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you do.
What a shot.
Got it, girl. Nice one. Beauty. You went down. I was like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I tell you, it's one thing to throw it,
Yeah.
but you have to call that line too. And full credit, Shalina Negavan. You've got it for 3. Manitoba. All smiles. The Paramount Fine Food Center here in Mississauga, Ontario. The host of this year's Scotties, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. Wonderful 3 put on the board by Manitoba's Caitlin Laws out of the Heather Club in Winnipeg. As we welcome you back, we go to the 3rd now, and it's Carrie Einarson out of Gimli on the west side of Lake Winnipeg, about 80 kilometers north of Winnipeg, Gimli, Manitoba. Einarson with Last Rock has the hammer playing the red stones. This is Laura Walker throwing the second stones for Manitoba's Laws.
It has to be the shot of the week at this point in time, and such a big shot. You're an inch high, inch low. You're down 3-0.
Yeah, really precise.
I vote for the Krista Scharf shot where she went away.
Oh, through that
Through the
port.
port, yeah.
Yeah, that would be my vote, but
was like, I couldn't even like move it.
Can we keep the shooter somewhere? What? Keep the
I
shooter.
think we can just roll
all right,
here.
let's go over and check in on Quebec and Saskatchewan.
Well, lots of trouble for Jolene Campbell this end. She blew up the front on her first, but that red guard, that was what Jolianne threw on her first. So this is an attempted blank. She can see just a whisper.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa. 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 Curl.
You're going to sneak it. Whoa. And got it. Wow.
Great blank.
What a pick.
Scared it out of there.
Still in contention.
Finish a hit. Okay.
Fine. It slid wide and squared.
Jolene Campbell
Probably
and the
curled
team from the Highland in Regina. Again, it's, we say these two teams that we're watching tonight are top of the table in Pool A, both 4 straight wins. So as they pull away, all the others now trying to keep pace. So it's going to be a battle for all, in all likelihood, just for that 3rd spot.
And then you look at, if we give these two the 1st and 2nd spot, it's still a massive game, because if you meet in the playoffs, somebody's got a better record, overall record. You got hammer. That could make a big difference.
Boy, they're explosive, this team. You saw that 7 times,
Nice
3
shot.
points. And that's for a good defensive team. That's the first 3 that Einarson has allowed.
Yeah, my first probably just playing the same thing.
This corner run back is such a tough shot, in my opinion, Russ, because you have to come really close to nosing the corner and stuffing it to actually make the shot. So it can either go really good or really bad.
I know as a line caller, I was always trying my hardest to make sure it made contact, and often you hit it dead on, don't get it out.
Carly Burgess. So they've got a couple of centers to go behind Team Canada.
Try to like.
Not on.
Oh my
There's
God.
just a slight overlap there.
It's
So
curling like crazy. Yeah. That's good though. Can split that.
Yeah, I was thinking ahead. I kind of like this move. Normally you'd hit the top one, control the front, but it's overlapped an inch, so it's a tough raise, straight back raise for Team Canada. So you might as well loop one around here.
it's interesting because Val Sweeting was saying much the same thing to us. They want to get them Laws chasing. But isn't at this point in time, what is Manitoba doing? You're going to chase us.
Sorry, stretch.
So you may have last rock, but we're going to try to dictate the play.
Do you like that? Yep.
And he went just a little deep.
Yeah.
Center line, back 4.
I had a 4.5 on their
Either
draw.
way, though, Val told Shannon that rock's in a good spot because you can split it on. That's just what they're going to do. Throw heavy draw, back 12, back line. Get 2 in the rings with maximum separation, and then Manitoba's got to be careful.
When most people would think right away, since it went deep, Russ, you'd go bound to it, right? I mean,
yes, and that is a play too. But now you're shrinking your own scoring area, and because this is so close, Joe's right. This is the shot that you see this team make a ton, and all of a sudden the shot rock's wide open.
In a 1-1 tie, Yukon and Armstrong. Oh, that's lovely, and look at that, pushed one right underneath their own. So they're sitting 2 and 3.
And for Bailey Scoffin facing 2, it's been a very open end. But Haley Armstrong hitting stuck on her final. Just needs to get to the nose, doesn't need to make the double. Ooh, but will not sit. That is a steal.
For young skip that came into that shot, curling 90% and misses. And they'll sit there.
Call 9-7.
Now they can get that shot rock, Vic, and they move that red out of the way.
I like that.
Yeah.
Probably want it just off the center line. What kind of weight did you call?
Bumper.
Okay, you got it.
Look good.
Both these teams have scored a lot of points so far in this event, but they go about it in different ways. Canada will manage their multiples with hammer by creating space and opening things up, whereas Manitoba will force precision out of their opponent by bringing things towards the middle.
Hot if anything. 11-2. Okay. Hard. Yep. Hard. Gotta go. Hard. Hard. Okay.
Leaves it right there.
11.
Selena Negavan saying this before the game. She really believes that Caitlin Laws now has accepted and is comfortable in throwing that 4th stone and not skipping.
This would give you one good reason why. I've always been a huge fan of Caitlin, and her hitting abilities second to none. She's drawing really, really well the last month or so.
Get it.
You can't hit that any better. Just split the reds. Absolutely perfect.
And that's for 3. To give them the lead as we play here in the 3rd.
My daughter Ashley was up at the Canada Winter Games way back when. And it was Caitlin against a fairly unknown Rachel Holman at the time. And Caitlin came through and won that championship. And an unbelievable, consistent player for every single year since then.
I believe it was 2010.
Yeah, it could be.
Our weight was fine.
How do I remember that? Don't ask me what day it is. I'll remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, 2010, if I'm not mistaken.
You could still go this way. It leaves a little bit more room for 2.
Yeah.
This gives
Make
you a
the
great
freeze.
view.
I think
Just,
so.
Okay. Yeah, we can, because we can.
It's one of the things I try to
yeah.
tell people when they say, "What's it like?" And I said,
What weight?
"It's almost like a 4-ring circus, because it's not. There's no back wall like you're curling. You've got all the distractions. Your focus has to be so much more intense."
Roll a rock inside.
It's a little hard to get the roll.
It's probably better that way, but it's hard to.
Yeah.
Bumper. Okay.
You got it.
You got it. Let's make a good roll here.
Something happens on a neighboring sheet. You'll want to draw your attention over there. Nope, just keep it between the bumpers.
Gonna roll under, I think, the center.
Yep. A little more space to roll to this way.
Curl. Curl, curl, curl. Gotta go.
Burgess. And again, to it. And they just can't find that roll.
It's a hair firm.
Shoot.
Shoot. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. Good sweep.
Frustrated.
This is where I had. Okay. Don't eat there.
Okay, and I'll be closer to a 12.
Yeah, I like it. You got it.
You always look at that stone as if it's the stone's fault. Eh?
Stares it down.
You're cursing that stone as you walk by.
Yeah, that 68% hammer efficiency is insanely good. You usually hope for somewhere between 45 to 55%.
To make this draw.
Boys, this game turned around. Little flop here.
Oh,
They like to keep things a little more open, trying to score their 2s, but they have to make those precise rolls, or else they could be in a tricky situation here if Caitlin can get under.
Soften the weight here. Like, you only need board to make this.
This is the spot that overcurled on Caitlin in the first end, but it should be worn down now.
Yes.
Lead. Whoa, girl.
Gordon is right now. Walker's got her. Hageman calling line. Can you get across the nose? Can you get underneath? Oh, sure. Wow, what a game being thrown right now by Caitlin Laws.
Caitlin just throws that little bit less weight and it starts to bite.
Tapping was really good, Caitlin.
Well, the less weight you throw on these tap attempts, the more effective the sweeper can be in trying to help it to curl.
Sure.
Laura Walker does a great job here. Look at this thing go, just helping it over. More weight, less time to heat up that outside edge of the running surface of the rock.
Okay, let's go early.
There's a point where it's going to go.
Yeah.
And she found it.
Yeah.
Play it that way.
Great.
Well,
Yeah, either way, it's a tough shot for one. So
Yeah, that's why I don't mind going at it thin.
yeah, it's like scary thin. I don't even know if it's there, but
I don't mind your chances at the double.
yeah, this is super thin. What was your first thought?
well, if to play the draw, we'd have to play it to like wick.
Yeah.
Like regardless, like it's a tough shot to
Yeah.
try and get one, but this
Yeah.
is probably the easiest.
I agree.
But
I'm good with either. If you're feeling like you want to go after it,
I think
You
it's
go
a little
after
too steep.
a little
Okay,
bit.
let's make this
Yeah.
like T back 4.
Yeah.
As great a hitter as Carrie Einarson is, you have to sit there at the team and say, what are my odds? The odds of hitting that feather thin double.
Okay, so like
Maybe and sticking it, Joe, 10%, 15%, something like that. And the downside, to that is to take it on, you're risking to steal it too.
Yeah, if the game's on the line and you have no other option, you have to get 2, then sure, take it on. But I think you can get there. You just need full 4. They said they kind of have to, with the way it curls, you'll have to play to chop off that top yellow.
Yeah, rub and then get a little extra curl.
Spin in.
And I think the reason they looked at the tough thin double is this is tough too, so you might have a 30% chance of making this one. So that's why they offered up the feather double.
Final stone and facing a couple. Carrie Einarson as we play here in 3. 3-1. Laws leads it.
top 8.
Burchard.
Top 8.
right.
Hard.
Or just left. Look at Einarson right up behind and barking.
Keep going.
Keep going. Can you get it by? And needs a rub and roll and will not. And that is a steal of 2. Wow. Wonderful angle raise double and then a hit and roll leads to 5 points. Laws.
It was just this magical moment.
I wanted to be like those women I saw on TV.
It's the pinnacle of women's curling.
It's a very special event.
It's a win for the record books for Jennifer Jones. It's all brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue brand and the official tissue of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 45 years. Nice. Bring back some memories. 5-1, Manitoba. And Caitlin Laws leads it. Steal of 2. We go to the 4th. 5-1. They lead now. And Team Canada once again with Last Rock. They have the hammer playing the Red Stones. We were chatting during the commercial break. You think it's just that they're overthrowing their stones, Einarson, do you think?
Well, they tried to make some precise hit and rolls last end and had 0 luck. They kept nosing. So I think if they take the weight down a little bit, you bring the sweepers into it. And Carrie, that was a really tough draw
10-7.
to try to get your 1, but you had to make sure you at least didn't give up the 2 steal there. I think she saw how straight it was running. Sorry, Russ, in that spot. You assume it's lightning fast and just threw it a little bit too light.
Yeah, if you got to throw it again, you'd almost want to be heavy there, and you could chip off the buried one.
That
was a tough shot.
Yeah, it's a short run back. Yeah.
Just the way that they try to generate their 2s is by keeping things open, playing more hits, but they have to make those precise hit and rolls to be able to generate that score, and they didn't that end.
You really break it down, it's been all team Laws, hasn't it? Like if Carrie doesn't make that perfect hit and roll in the first end, they give up a couple. Gave up 5 since then.
They had a decent setup early last time, but Laura Walker made that run back on the corner. Ran the corner back, got the rock that was buried out of the mix, and then they couldn't recover from that.
The only thing is we might
3-0 BC, and they got those 3 in the second as we check in on the territories and British Columbia.
Well, Nikki did throw a draw on her first one. It was the one around the corner guard, Taylor Reese Hansen, able to follow her and is shot. No way to get it. So this is the force, needs full forefoot.
Nikki Kaufman, who is the import out of Edmonton. This is her debut at a Scotties. However, she did have 3 years of university play at the University of Alberta. You played with her, did you not, you said?
I did, yeah. One year we had a 5-person team.
One right? Yep.
And one it is to get on the board.
14-6. Gotta go, hard ball. Gotta go. Keep going.
It's a good spot. Nice.
Great job.
What was that?
Trouble for Team Manitoba this end is Kristen Gordon normally so dialed in on her first one. She was only kind of half in the 12-foot, not deep enough. They tried to come around it, and then she went to the back 8-foot. So it was rock behind one of the rocks behind the tee line. Manitoba put it there. Could cause them some grief later this end.
Laura Walker, some late licks. Here we go. And rolls it over.
Good, Selena.
Sneaky.
And we will sit the 3 for the moment.
Could be good, could be bad. You're sitting at 3, right? And but a well-placed freeze here. How do you get it out?
Nice part about it is at least it outcounts that side red. Probably won't end up on the scoreboard.
Two to 1, Ontario leading the team from Whitehorse after a steal of 1 in the 3rd.
Haley Armstrong hit and had a chance to stick to lie 2, but rolled it underneath. And so she is shot, she being Ontario. And no way for Bailey Scoffin to get to it. So this is the force. Does need 4-foot.
Shot rock is back 8 as it comes into view. In a 3rd straight Scotties appearance, 24-25, both went 1 and 7, and that will get her 1 as it just grinds in to even it up at 2 through 4.
Yeah, and if you happen to touch the guard, we can roll it into the middle. You got it.
Really nice draw weight from Val Sweeting on the corner attempt. Just didn't quite get as much curl as they thought they would. I think this is accessible for Selena.
So to get down and just push it through?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
This is another example of that, the lightweight finesse tap. They can't throw this too hard. They got to get some curl past this tight guard. This is tricky.
Walker trying to hold it off the guard now as it comes into view. Right there. Get it by that. Get to the nose. Push it through. Oh, they did.
Boy.
Wonderful. Very nice.
What a start to this event for Selena. Just on fire.
I was a little scared that we had waited a bit.
Second down. Maintained okay.
Yeah. I know, that's a lot of my way. That's why I was like, clean in here.
If you wanted to bring that red one into play, you could play the yellow double on the left-hand half and spill towards the button area. They've given up on the red.
Just getting late in the end, I guess.
Yeah, you'd have to make it perfect. Make the double roll on top, and then you've got something cooking.
Val Sweeting.
Line's good. Back four. Yep. Room. Yep. Hard, gotta go. Keep going. Really hard. Hard, gotta go.
Burchard
Hard.
joins her.
You're over curling. Hard.
Good weight.
Shot rock for the moment. Team Canada.
Nice weight.
I effed off.
Yeah, like 7/8 low.
And Quebec has added a single. It's a stolen point in the 4th.
Yes.
Peel.
That was my gift. I promised myself just once.
That was great.
That's it? That's all you got?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I like that.
Val, again,
Oh, it's a little
virtually
unfair 'cause
perfect
it'll
on
run
weight.
that
Just
liner.
this one over curled a touch. Caitlin's going to throw big
got it.
weight at this. Try to spill that red out of the rings and probably take her yellow with it.
Be smart to get the yellow.
Yep.
Caitlin lost. Skip Stones. Here in the 4th.
It's good.
Real good.
That's good, Caitlin. Might be better. That's good.
Yeah.
Is the apology for killing their own, or was something else?
She might have been trying to hit it thicker so that her shooter would stay in the rings.
Let's make this roll over there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now they're going to try it. They've done it on Val's. And roll to the pocket of 2. Now they make the double and roll in front of that one's tougher.
You got to carry through. Good.
Make the double and group them, and then hope you've got a double for 2 on your last if you're Einarson.
Queen's good. Little up. 9. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Got it, curl. Got it, curl.
Burchard on the brush, and we'll get one. Is that shooter going to hang around? No, it'll spill. So Shot Rock still belongs to Manitoba.
Wait, was okay? What do you think?
Second
9.
shot.
9. Yeah.
Just corner frozen. That belongs to Team Canada.
That if needed. They're second. Okay, so T-line? Yeah. Okay. I think it'll be pretty nice to
Listen, just picking up on your point about maybe overthrowing things a little bit, even in that situation. Did Einarson overthrow it, do you think?
I think you need some weight to make sure that you lose the rocks and get the big roll. I just didn't think it curled enough.
Okay.
So maybe either took too much ice or ran a little straighter than they expected it to.
I think if Carrie, to be picky, if she's going to miss a shot, and it's awfully very rare when you're 4-time Canadian champion, it's on the heavy side.
a little tight. It's close. T-line. Curly now. T-line. Back 4. Easy. Back 4. Back 8. 14.
Whoa.
Good.
Just in time. Really good.
Nice. Like my wrist knew that I kicked too big and hooked it. So you guys good judge. Not an easy read.
So splitting the rings and force here is on. And just
Thinking like 14,
good chunk of the 8 foot
close.
is what
You got it, Kara.
Carrie Einarson needs here with her last.
You got it. Throw good. No, she tried to kill it, but I think that's hot. Clean, it's curling. Just clean. Just clean, we're there.
Final stone and facing a couple.
Clean, back 4.
Looking for her first point since the first.
4.5. Good. Sweet.
And hands go up, and we'll put up a single on the board for Einarson here in the 4th. But it is Manitoba's Laws still leading. Monday night. And day 4 of our coverage, the Scotties, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship from Mississauga, Paramount 5 Food Center. As we go to 5, Team Canada. And Carrie Einarson, of course, wearing the maple leaf. Runner-up at last year's Scotties in Thunder Bay to Rachel Homan. Homan then winning the trials to represent Canada at the Olympics in Cortina. And so Carrie Einarson carries the Team Canada colors. But down here to Manitoba's Caitlin Laws, Selena Negovin, 5-2 as we go to the 5th. And it is Team Laws that does have last rock playing the Yellowstone.
Line's good. Line only. We're close for line. Okay, back 4. Hard. Yep.
Not where Kristen wanted that one. It's just out in the open enough, leaving a little pocket here.
Line's good. Still to it. Heavy Line's clean. Good. Stay down. Yep. Stay to it. Or still to it.
Perfect guards for Carly. Just absolutely about as
Nice
much
shot.
distance as you can get.
14-5.
Yeah, those center line guards are lined up perfectly. I think you just go for the single peel here if you're Team Manitoba and hope that the next high guard's a little bit closer or maybe get a bit of an angle.
Oh, true. That's all you can do.
Well, and that's one of those things that Val talked about a team learning each other. For Carly Burgess, has never played lead in her life, has always played third and second, and she's known as a great hitter. Well, now she's got to figure out a brand new position. So it took time, and she was really working on it. But that's the kind of thing that Val means when they are a new team, not only with each other, but in position sometimes too.
That's such a good point, Kathy. And especially the mismatched rocks are usually in the lead's hands. And then they say, okay, these aren't matched for speed, or maybe they're not matched for line, but you need to match them up perfectly on this center line with 20 feet separation.
Yeah.
Like the position's a lot tougher than people think.
Hard, gotta go. Okay, hard, no, gotta go. Hard.
Burgess and Sweeting have gotten it by and dragging it just to the top 12. Maybe poking out a little bit on that intern side.
Yeah, it's curled every time. And I haven't thrown a draw.
They're going to guard again, so we can always play that on the...
It looks as if Quebec is sitting too, am I right?
It has been just trouble for Team Saskatchewan this whole end. And so now she's trying to play the run back. The problem is she needs to make the run back double. And the challenge is she's running a red stone in, and her own yellow one is behind one of the Quebec stones.
I think a hair off center, three of them fly. That's got to be dead perfect.
She can throw the weight.
Out of the Highland Club in Regina, Jolene Campbell rang it back. Oh, goodness, and stuffed it. And it'll be a steal of 2, top and back of 4.
That wasn't missed by much, but Kath, that game, it's 4-0. It could be 7 or 8-0.
Yes, easily. Quebec is just relentless in applying pressure.
And it's a Quebec team that is all 4 making their debuts at the Scotties out of Jonquière.
I guess they're kind of into it if we could get a hair low on the red.
Nice, Joe, if you could just tap that and loosen the red up, like move the yellows a foot or so that next time the red disappears.
Do you think that's a lot of ice too?
Do you like this call, Russ, though? Up 3 with the hammer. Would you ever be tempted if you're Manitoba to just continue to try to clear
The guards? Yeah, that's not wrong either. It's just that there's 2 of them, and at some point, they might, if you don't do this, they're going to freeze another one on. But it's never wrong to peel a guard. If you tap this, keep it on the nose. What does Einarson do?
Yeah.
Negvin at 78 tonight. Her average coming in 90, which was tops for thirds. Huge scrub. Gordon and Walker. Talked about getting across the nose if they could, but they won't. And finally settles now. Top edge of the 8.
Not enough weight on that one.
Oh, you had to be deep in that one. Now there's a triple.
Okay, what do you got here? Looks like Territories are shot rocked back 12.
They are. It was Taylor Reese Hansen that was lying 2 spread across the house. Nikki Kaufman tried to roll completely under. She definitely moved to that side of the house, but from the hack, all of it exposed for Taylor. Opportunity for 2.
Really one of the top young teams in this country out of the Victoria Curling Club. Taylor Reese Hansen, the number 4 seed. So much promise, but got off to a slow start.
Keep going all the way. Good.
And there's the 2.
2 yellow. Great scrub.
I think the nose is pretty close.
Normally, you try to train yourself as a second or third to miss the right way by missing light. In that case, they had to be deep. If they had moved those around now, with any speed at all, that goes, and that goes, and you could sit 3. Nose hit, basically, you sit 3. Selena, just deep on that one. It's easy from up here, but
That spot caught Carrie Einarson too. That's how she ended up coming up
Yeah.
right on that draw against the two.
the two, yes.
I think you see it running so straight on the taps,
Yeah.
like the boards and
Yeah.
the hits. You assume it might be lightning. Just didn't think tolerance there.
Little hot. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard. Really good. Really good.
Now
Stay on
treating
the line. It cannot touch the
Burchard. Wanted to just cross it a little bit and does. And will spill two.
That
And
worked.
they are the shot rock for the moment.
Worked out better than it should have. Val was quite tight on that one. Didn't get the three, but got one in a real good spot.
Stay on the line. It cannot touch the line.
Hoping to nose this.
Okay.
Hair solid. Clean. No. 12. Clean. 11-5. Yeah.
Celine Negovan,
11-5. Hard. Whoa.
Kristen Gordon.
Clean. Stay with the shooter. Yep. Hard.
And
play.
pushes it through to sit two.
What did that time, Kayla? Yeah. Want to draw? Do you like
Checking in on Yukon, team out of Whitehorse, Ontario, the team out of Whitby, Ontario.
And it is the team from Yukon that is shot stone on Bailey's final. She played the hit and roll under perfectly. Haley Armstrong talked about, do they play the draw? She's electing to play the run back because she would prefer to blank than take one, and that's the call.
Yep. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. Romeo out.
And they'll get their blank.
Real good shot.
Carrie Einarson, meanwhile, first of the skip stones here in 5. Burgess all the way with it. Got one. And no, not quite.
Good shot.
But they'll push it far enough that it still leaves Team Canada sitting 1, 2, and 3.
I did the job.
Good brush.
So 4 straight wins started with Yukon, beat Ontario. Look at the percentages thrown as a team. 88. And now down to 72 against Laws. And this is how they'll close out Saskatchewan territories. And then finally, BC's Reese Hansen. And, you know, unlike the Pool B, where you really had 5 teams when you handicapped it. This one is 3 real legitimate favorites in this one.
Back 4. Coming off. Line's close. Whoa. It's trying by
In this pool, though, one of the favorites had a slow start. That was Team BC. So I would argue that that 3rd spot is up for grabs.
No doubt. It's a good argument.
Back button. Can you just get it buried?
And they'll lay it right on the lid. So also winning their first 4 are the team from the Heather. And they beat Reese Hansen. Then Quebec, look at the numbers again. And tonight they're off as well at just 72%. If you handicap it, though, you should. It's the Yukon, a team for territories. Jolene Campbell hasn't really played up to what we expected. So, to Joe's point, these 2 teams, Team Canada and Manitoba, 1-2 either way, and then you're playing for the 3rd spot. Still lots to decide, however. You can stub your toe very easily.
It's hard to believe they got Caitlin at 72 today.
That's a team percentage, right?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But,
It's interesting, though, to be up by
Yeah.
3 with the hammer
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
70s.
yeah, because they played a good first end, and they played a great second end, got a 3. Played a good third end, stole 2.
Like you can. They're good.
Interesting.
Hit and roll off this red.
Yeah.
Should jam on the side yellow. Shooter removes shot rock.
So you can see half a shot rock. That would be the other option. Kerry loves these, though.
Scoreboard says get your opponent looking at a bunch.
Kerry Einarson in her last. Burgess has got her. Here we go, coming off it. Bang. And oh dear, and underneath. Oh dear.
Another one on the wide side.
And suddenly, from looking at a bunch, Laws in Manitoba are looking at a possible 2.
The rationale there was if you make that and the shooter rolls in, it'll be behind cover. If you play the chase, it's really hard to get to nose in that situation. You're probably rolling off, and then the force is kind of handed to Team Manitoba.
Scoreboard call.
Yeah, hard shot, but it was a scoreboard call. Yeah. Try to get a steal in the mix, get back into this game. Unfortunately, high risk.
Waist close. T. Line's good. Keep it for money. Can't hurt it. T. Line's good. Real. T. Line's good.
Kristen Gordon. Laurel Walker.
Good touch.
Selena Negavan calling line. There you go. Played a high risk shot. And the reward goes to Laws. 7-2 at the break.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 facial tissue brand. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. And by PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada.
Look at the Toronto skyline just to the southwest of Mississauga. CN Tower. Marcel Rock is the coach of this team out of the Heather Curling Club in Winnipeg, the 4-time Canadian, 3-time world champion with Randy Burbig. And has to be happy. What do you coach when your team is leading big right now, up 7-2?
And after giving up the first steal of the event, Team Laws with a huge bounce back. Caitlin made a beautiful angle raise double to get 3. And in that third end, set up that steal by making a wonderful touch weight hit and roll behind cover. Kerry Einarson coming up light on the draw. It was tricky through a port. Now, numbers look pretty similar for these skips, but Caitlin's just had a couple of zeros early this game. She has had some absolute highlight reel shots.
And it's hard to believe those when you look at those numbers for both skips. 7-2, Laws leads it. Yeah, my goodness. Up and down. Little toboggan run here outside Paramount Fine Food Center. The cleanup has begun after yesterday's storm.
Great opportunity for Christina Black. It's coming. A little bit more. Carve it in. Get that full 4. What a draw shot. Christina Black. Absolute money.
Here we go. Get it through that hole first of all. Stay on it. Get through. Can you touch this? Oh, you did. Oh, goodness. How did you do that? And tomorrow 9 a.m., Kathy and Brian will have this one for you out of Pool B. Christina Black coming off a 9-1 win over Newfoundland and Labrador. And then earlier today, we saw Krista Scharf lose to Manitoba's Peterson 9-2 to drop to 2-2. And I just don't think there's any question it'll be must win for Scharf. To drop to 3 with games to play, that's tough. And Peterson is top of the table with 4 straight wins. Black at 3-1. That's the game. Black and Scharf tomorrow, 9 a.m. Kathy and Brian will have it for you from here in Mississauga at the Paramount Fine Food Center. 7-2. Who would have expected this? As we go to the 6th, Team Canada will try to get back into it. They have Last Rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstone.
You have some room right now, Kristen.
Yeah, it's the way the game goes nowadays with the amount of curl, the 5 rock roll. You have to take some chances when you get down a few. You saw Carey, she probably could have chased it on the out-turn side, sat 2 or 3. Caitlin maybe draws for 1 or hits for 1. They decide to go for the gusto because of the score, and it just gets to the point that the shots become so hard, and that you either catch up or you get slaughtered.
Yeah.
Okay. Might have to be patient with
Yeah, and sometimes the argument can be made, I'm just playing devil's advocate here because
Okay.
that's our job. Sometimes you play that safer shot in the understanding the game is 10 ends long, and sure, you're kind of giving up the easy force, but maybe you crack a 3 in the 6th end,
Sure.
and you claw your way back in, but now down 5, that's almost out of reach.
Absolutely. I'm with you. I would have played the tap all day.
I would have for sure expected to see that shot called maybe 7th end, for sure 9th end or something like that, but sometimes you'll see teams stay a little bit more patient just because when a team is up early in a 10-end game, 5 rock roll, they're playing so many hits, they don't throw a lot of draws, sometimes you can come back.
All right, let's drop in on BC and the team from the Territories.
Huge shot by Nikki Kaufman on her first one, ignoring 2 BC stones. She played the wide in turn and buried in the back of the 4 to get shot. Reese Hansen tried to come down and freeze, but was light, so this is a draw for 2.
And needs a little bite of the blue, a little piece of the 4, but has to sit first. And that's all just going downhill. And that'll be just a single for Kaufman.
Watch the guys. Nice call. 13-9. Nice call. Wiggle up around. Back line. Okay. Or maybe play hack.
What did you?
12.
Hack. 12. Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Should be a little bit better than before with the mop here.
Yeah. You got it.
You got it, Shannon.
It's funny how curling goes, isn't it? You're looking at the way this game's going for Caitlin and the domination so far this week, and now this up 5 against the 4-time Canadian champions, and you have to remember they just snuck into this event. Was it Vec by 0.2 something?
Something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
I may have written it down here somewhere. Give me a second.
Keep going, keep going.
0.25 was what you said earlier in the week.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Well, then I believe it.
And the crazy thing, too, is that if Taylor Reese Hansen doesn't win her province, then they were higher ranked. They would have had the berth.
That's true.
So they got to send a special gift to Team BC.
It was
sure.
151.450 to 151.225. Yeah, that was the difference.
That's like one shot in one game in some obscure bonspiel.
Yeah.
Or a draw to the button that you didn't advance on.
11.
That's Team Grey Withers is the team that was just behind.
Yeah, if she wins Manitoba, Grey Withers goes. Laws.
Good call. Little dig. 10-6. Okay.
So these are the points. So no, Rachel Holman, of course, we know is #1, but Einarson, Hansen, Laws, Black is in as well. There's the difference. That was it. But when it came down to the actual competition, had Laws won over Peterson.
Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep.
Ray Withers would have come out of Alberta.
Yeah.
Whoa,
guys.
Laws hit the back side of a rock in the rings, or she does win the province.
11 or 10-8. No. Might as well just nose that. Yep.
Tough one for Val there. Could not afford to roll out.
Same way. Yeah. You got it, Selena. Weight's good. Curl. Please. Weight's good. Curl. 10. Hard. 10.
And again, Selena Nigavan saying to Kathy and me that she really does believe that
That's
it's
good. Can't use the corner.
in part due to the fact that Caitlin Laws now is entirely comfortable with that idea of not being the skip, just throwing that fourth stone.
Yeah. Call board and I'll throw a 10-5. I did? Well, no, I mean on that one. That one too. On the ones you want a 10-5. Or you just freeze here.
Yeah, it's not bad my first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has to be. What are you thinking for speed out here? Well, I threw
Kind of
this
got
in
similar.
You've got to keep rocks in play, right? Don't you just junk this up as badly or as...
Yeah, for Kerry, 100%, yeah. And you have to decide at some point you got to maybe move those 3 yellow around. So there's options here, but you can go around the corner guard, but it's getting so late. You go around the corner guard, will you ever bring it onto the scoreboard? You have to move all 3. So ideally, you don't see this much anymore with these lively rocks, but ideally you get the opponent to move the rocks for you. So a nice place freeze here. Laws with a big lead might hammer it and kill a couple of their own.
Still back 8. Yeah.
Hard.
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 Tick and roll frozen here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like that?
Nice call,
Nice
Kerry.
call.
Well, Sweeting.
Get
Really
that one out.
managed. That was Carly Burgess, Shannon
Yeah.
Burchard. They knew exactly where that rock was going, so they immediately called the plan B.
Her other one where it was like back 8.
Nice line call by Carrie Einarson.
You were saying you felt that's the best sweeping front end in this field.
I think so.
You would know.
Really, really strong brushers, and then they're also very good at the judge.
All right, dropping in on Quebec against Saskatchewan, and more trouble for Jolene Campbell.
Well, Jolene made a great shot on her first one. She came around the outside and froze onto the hearts, but on her final stone, Julianne Fortin played an in-off off her own, came across and hit her own onto the Saskatchewan stone and removed it. So she does face a couple trying to replicate her first shot.
Line's really good. They're big.
Jolene in a 5th appearance at the Scotties. First as a skip since 16 when she went 6 and 5. Different format then, of course.
Perfect. You look like you're running a little better.
Oh, dear.
Great sweep. Good. Nice.
And too far. Look at that, steal of 2. Quebec, give them credit. They're curling 96% as a team.
Well, I said that in the beginning. This is a team that is far better than their record shows. They just are starting to get comfortable now.
Yeah, and get it really to like there.
And the skipper is perfect.
Oh. How good's that?
Okay.
Very good.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yours was a 13.7.
Might need a
Like a hack, hey?
pinch more weight. Yeah.
You like there for that? They gave you there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like hack and try and like chisel like Val just did.
You got it, Karen.
Chisel off the outside yellow that's on the side of the 8-foot on the tee line and just get into the 4-foot area.
I think that's the plan.
Yeah. Same shot as Val's. Roll over to frozen on the yellow that's biting the back 4.
Just through?
13. Yep. Whoa. Yeah. Yep. Hard. 13. Whoa.
Shannon Burchard.
Got a curl. Got a curl. Curl.
Carly Burgess.
Curl big. Hard, hard, hard.
And a little rub, a little roll inside. Didn't maybe get quite as far as they'd hoped. You
So
crack
they have
this
nose,
right, both Reds go, do they?
No question.
And leaves the double.
He needs some
Or we
speed,
try
but
to hit this thin.
that's Caitlin's forte. She's
Gets it.
get it either way, I think, Joe.
I think so.
A little on the inside or which thin on the outside.
In here,
I should miss the 3.
I was thinking here too. Like, I think we might catch it, but
Yeah, I think no, like this way, you're real losing
I guess
this
we'll be
one,
shot at the
and it's
back.
dragging that way more.
Even if we don't get
I'm
it
fine
all the
with
way
being
out.
this way.
Okay. Or we just nose,
I'm okay with
nose.
whatever. Do you want to
Is it? I guess it kills that one.
Are we? If we nose, are we 3?
We'll
Other
lose
options
this
thin.
one. It might just leave an easier double, but
You think so?
I don't see it jamming on that back
wanna
yellow.
try this then?
Joe, it might tick it.
They're
Maybe
pretty
we don't
close.
miss
there?
this
They're
if
pretty
we
close
push
together,
it,
so I think
then
they think it might drag if they hit it on the center line side.
It would have to drag a ton because
Yeah, that angle.
Yeah, like even if it hits half of it, it's still gone.
tick, tick.
Oh, they're going to go the thin way. So hit
Thin, hopefully.
basically where the broom is. Hit it as thin, almost as thin as possible. The shooter then will redirect on the left-hand one.
Careless.
For you.
One of the best techniques we've had in our country forever. So square, the rock's in the right spot. It comes right back to the middle of the hack. Clean, no real push, no force.
Looking for the little short angle double. Bang, and will not get it.
That was the tougher of the two doubles. I guess they just thought it might drag that much. Still not terrible.
Hit it on the center line side?
Yeah, I think that goes all day, but
Where it looked on the line.
a little tight early, I guess, Joe.
Yeah, when you're whipping an out turn to the other end of the ice, the out turns typically run a bit straighter than the in turn. So, if anything, you're going to be a little narrow and hope the sweeping can pull it back, straighten it out.
So looking at the double here to sit 2.
Yes.
Like you can.
Little tricky because you got to get it. I guess you go to the. There's room to hit it on the inside, I guess, to get by the red one. That would be the easiest way to stay.
Yes! No! Other way!
It's all on its own. Oh, and she stuffed it. She stuffed it. And it'll be a steal of 1. Just not going her way tonight. Carrie Einarson. And it's off to Italy. They will go to Cortina.
Hey, Joss and Brett, Team Homan, Team Jacobs. I know that you're going to represent us so well and go get that gold.
Could not be more excited to watch all 3 of those teams compete.
I don't think we could be sending 3 more equipped and better teams to the Olympics this year.
Do what you do best because you guys are the best to be there and you deserve to be there. Go Canada, go. We're all pulling for you. We're all excited. We're here cheering for you. Go get them.
Have a great time, enjoy, and bring us back the gold.
Play your best and represent us proud.
We are all 100% behind you and just want to wish you guys the best over there.
Enjoy the moment. Play fierce. Be confident.
Good luck, all Team Canada going to Italy. Go win it.
You guys are so amazing. Go Canada, go.
We're already so proud, and go Canada, go.
Good luck, Canada. You're going to do awesome. Good luck, Canada. You got this.
We're all rooting for you. Go Canada, go. Woo!
Yeah, it won't be long now. The mixed doubles will start on February the 4th, followed by the women's and men's team games. And our coverage from Milan and Cortina begins February the 6th on TSN. It's been a while since the Canadians have won a gold medal in team game.
Yes.
14, I guess, was the double win in Sochi by Jones and Jacobs.
It's not like we're getting any worse. I mean, we're sending 3 phenomenal teams, Joe. It's just there's a whole pile of competition at the other end.
Oh, yeah. I think the level of play is going to be, I mean, we always say it's the best we've ever seen, but for real.
But it's true.
I mean it this time.
This time we're not lying.
Yeah, you could give me a couple different iterations of the podium and you wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, for sure.
I was chatting with Paul Webster a week or 2 ago, and he was saying, we could play really, really good curling and not get a medal. And that's something that the teams just have to kind of deal with that pressure and let go of all the expectations of the country and just go out there, perform.
That's
and
just it.
You need the breaks to go your way.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, 4. Hard.
8-2. Didn't see this coming. Nope. Honestly.
Hard. Keep going.
Manitoba
Keep going,
and
keep
Laws
going,
leading.
keep going.
Team Canada. Carrie Einarson as we
Okay.
pick up play here in the 7th. And it is once again Team Canada with Last Rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstone.
Again, it can pay such big dividends down the end of the line. If these teams meet in the weekend, if the standings stay the way they are, Laws would have Hammer.
That's gonna be the one that hurts us.
Such an interesting format. We keep talking, you got to make the top 3, which is quite obvious. But wouldn't you love to be in the top 2, and then you don't have to play 4 sudden death games? You've got an extra life if you're in the top 2. And then the game within the game is this one. If you can be number 1 in your pool, then you might, if you meet again, you've got Hammer.
Well, and you talk about how even these teams were coming into this game. I mean, the statistics were virtually the same. We actually had a hard time coming up with keys because you couldn't pick on anyone. But when you look at what the difference was off the hop, it was Team Manitoba had Hammer. They could dictate.
We'll talk about it, maybe. Yeah. Like, it's probably now or
They'll
never.
probably play that.
It's better than grouping.
Make
our
it deep
things.
then, I guess. I don't hate this right now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever.
Do you like same weights or hair more? I like same.
I was gonna say yeah.
Go ahead, Kathy.
He says, a beaten man. Taylor Reese Hansen was forced in the last end, drawing to the forefoot to score 1, and Quebec really putting a stranglehold on that game, and not because Jolene is missing as much as Quebec is making some wonderful shots, and Ontario forced, drew to the forefoot for her single.
Line's great.
Just let me know when you're done.
See, wasn't that painless?
It was.
Line's perfect. We got room, actually.
So explain this to me, Russ. Because the initial thought was, Carrie said, you want to go now? We'll go ahead and we'll go around our corner. Draw the play away. But he said, okay, because someone said, we don't want to always group them, but they've elected to group them anyway and come in.
Yeah, and that's why you don't want to group them right here. You hit the right-hand one on the center line. Both reds fly. All the yellows stay. Not that that's an advantage for Laws, but that's why it was tomato. You go around the corner. To get the one around the corner onto the scoreboard, you got to deal with all those yellows. So I think they decided to snuggle one in there and hope they'd get some jams, but they didn't quite get it in the right spot. This double is very makeable.
Selena Negavan.
Come on. It's okay. Just spin it out.
There you go. And they didn't get them both out.
Oh, hit the wrong rock.
Selena, sit 4.
Will this be the first points for Saskatchewan?
Well, she's in trouble again, and it's just every time Jolienne sits in the hack, she's making doubles left over right. It's interesting because Jolene could draw into that mix, but instead is electing to play the hit, does need to get to the nose and not move if she's going to score.
Say something about her draw game that she's playing this?
Well, she's made some good ones, but it's very precise.
You got to sit right there, though. And does. And they're on the board. Saskatchewan picks up 1 here in the 7th.
That's a point.
T. No.
Curl it.
Curl.
Gotta be in, no.
Whoa. Easy, Shannon. Easy. Whoa.
Yep.
Okay, that works. Okay. That's fine.
Good spot.
Yeah, they had talked about bringing it deep,
14-4.
Joe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, make room for a couple if you need it later in the end, although it is getting late. I think they would have preferred to have that above the tee line, but they really wanted to make sure it was buried.
Yeah, the job number 1 was to bury it.
There. Sorry, I thought you were close.
Slide a little.
Weight's good, boys. Clean. Yep.
Big scrub. Walker, Gordon get it by their own. They did that. Well done to hold it. Got a little pat in the back.
Imagine if that wrecked.
Nice shot.
As they sit 4 with last round.
That takes the, if it took the yellow, it goes, this yellow probably goes out. You could double it at 3.
4.5, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised me.
Yeah.
What do you like?
I was just trying to brainstorm if there was another shot to bring something.
How about nose?
You got it. Let's make
I don't think you can make the yellow double to our left without jamming it. You could freeze to the right-hand one. Assuming that's what they're doing. Yep.
The only other thought I had was the ones that are frozen hit it right on the nose,
Yeah,
and maybe you get that side 12 foot on the scoreboard.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Right.
Yes.
Line. Gotta go line.
Okay, we're to it.
Hard line.
Bouncing.
Really hard line.
Burchard trying to hold it up here as it looks like, and they did well. But a little over curl, they avoid the rub on that stone top edge of the 8.
Yeah. Tight weight. We'll probably swirl into
you're
ours,
going
but
to
I think
one
it's
of
okay.
But it's still 1, 2, 3 without last draw. That Laws sits.
Bored at it, or do you want to just?
I don't hate, like.
You're leaving a pocket. I don't mind throwing peel.
Okay. And trying to get whatever to spill. Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just just firm.
Yeah.
It'll track nice and firm.
They're going to throw a lot of weight. They might really try to get lucky on an angle here. Or maybe even that way. Not that it's easy, but it's going that way at a high speed. You might as well try to get something out of it here.
Maybe it'll make it.
Yeah, and even disregarding that rock in the side of the 12 foot just to rearrange the frozen yellows.
That's where it's headed, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well.
A few of these run a tad straighter than some other areas inside out.
Skip Stones here in 7. And it's Caitlin Laws.
Really hard curls. Gotta go.
Laura Walker.
Get it thin.
And he'll miss the Canadian stone.
It's okay. Okay. Bumper.
Just keep your other ones on counting.
Sorry.
Okay.
Let's make a double so we can get this one.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of weight?
Bumper.
Okay.
You got it here.
Right on the nose. Okay, she knows. Good, okay, they're good.
Can you get them both?
No, I think they're just trying to nose it.
Okay.
Bumper weight.
Little hot.
If you can stay on top of it, Vic, Caitlin's got the same shot she just missed. Or try to pick this one out that could be frozen.
Hard.
Gonna hold up this curl, however. Burchard trying to do that.
Sit.
And we'll just sit just off center line.
In here. 11-2 is perfect. You probably only have half, though.
Yeah, we can't tick ours.
No.
Huh? Is there any other shot? Not really, hey? Other than a...
Yeah, get to a heavy draw.
I think we gotta chase this.
Yeah, I just wonder. It's pretty natural. I was wondering if we nose it, is that thin, but it's not. It's pretty makeable. But
you're thinking like that kind of thing?
Make the double tougher.
I think that's safer.
Yeah.
Because
to do that, because if you don't throw it hard and then you don't kill it.
Time.
Sure. Time out.
Scoreboard says kill a red, but
Yep.
if you chase that side red and you wreck, it's a disaster.
Oh my goodness.
Tough deuce, probably.
Nose.
I think he can nose the
Yeah.
shot rock. Stay
Yeah, as long
right there
as
if
we
they
can
make
keep
a
this one in
great
the 8,
double.
but it's only ever 2. I don't mind that, Caitlin.
Still only 3.
I think it's easier than chasing this because if we ever
This is a finicky line for sure.
Yeah, those 4 Brier
Maybe
wins,
slot
3
there
world
without
wins
Michelle.
with Randy Furby.
What kind of speed are you seeing?
Former coach of Rachel
Try to
Holman as
keep it
well.
in the 12 foot.
Yeah, either way is, I mean, you're going to sit it where?
If you just kind of like sit there and sit there with 10 and a half.
And then just give them.
Take that
Okay,
one
so
out of
let's
play.
say you roll out. And what has she got? Thin? This is coming this way.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I think that's the shot.
With 10-5,
There's all
Caitlin?
kinds of options. I mean,
Yeah.
freeze tap, make room so that doesn't go off. Hit and roll off that one, or that's not bad either.
I think I like your call,
like
Caitlin.
this, yeah.
Is
Not
10-5
bad.
what you're seeing?
Yeah, like 7/8 high with 10
7/8 high, yeah. Okay, we haven't really seen it hit him.
Just know your line and know your weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking it'll just be gradual.
And they're not going to whip this. They want to try to keep their shooter in the rings and out count the red
If there
that's
were a run back that just stayed there. Right.
the side back 12 foot.
But I threw it to stay there. Like, I wasn't careful at all, so.
It's,
Got it, Caitlin?
it's not a bad call because if you hit it dead on, you stay with one of them. If you high side it and roll out, you stay.
I think you can keep an
Yeah,
easy broom on it.
I think so
and-
too.
You're trying to eliminate that wide one, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fairly tricky to keep both yellow closer, but one's enough.
Easy.
Final stone for Caitlin Laws here in the 7th. Team Canada doing their first little bit of threatening here.
Go. Good, Caitlin.
And still leaves the Team Canada stone
That's good
shot
right
rock.
there.
I think so.
10.
You don't think it?
Into thick?
Sorry. I just don't know if I can get enough momentum to. Want to call 10?
Sure. Time.
I think it's there.
Think it's there for 3?
Boy. Onto the top of it. I don't know if it is, but I think we have to play it.
I think so.
Do you think it's there, Reed?
I think you got to play it.
I don't think so, but
Be about a third with the bomb. You have to go on the 4.
yeah.
Close. The other shot is real thin on the 4, and then stuff the 1, and you're just going straight across.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got to get 3, right? So
Yeah.
This looks easier. This
I agree. There's
So
a
we
chance
played
of
this
this.
one here where
Yeah,
I could probably give myself there.
yeah, like good third of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half you may
Same
not
to
have
a hair
enough.
less ice then,
Yeah.
because we still hit it a little. Yeah.
Are they trying to go this
Yeah,
way,
third
Joe?
and go hard on the 4.
Right into it and
So a third's not enough, is it? Wow.
just throw it really hard too.
Yeah, and then you're right, because you've lost some energy here.
Yeah.
You're not going to hit a lot of that. You've lost some energy to move that far enough.
Okay.
2 not enough?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Probably not, right? Let's play that out. You're now 4 down, don't have hammer.
Right.
Steal 1, you're 3 down, don't have hammer. Steal 1, you're 2 down, coming home without hammer. Probably not. It's who you're playing too, right?
Yep. Final stone right now. She is the shot rock. Team Canada. Got to make some contact though. There you go. And oh dear, that's just the kind of night it's been. That's just horrible.
It's hard to do.
Yeah, and there's nothing else you can do but laugh a little bit. Steal a 1. To kill her own and give up another steal of 1. Are you kidding? You bet. Wow. What a night.
Seriously, let it go. Like that. Oh, no, we're picking our own.
Simply, it hasn't gone well. Nothing has gone right for Team Canada and Carrie Einarson on this Monday night. Taking out her own stone for another steal of 1 for Manitoba and Laws. 9-2. Manitoba leads it as we watch Carly Burgess throwing the lead stones for Team Canada, who once again do have last rock. They have the hammer here in the 8th.
Yep, gotta go.
This battle of so far unbeaten,
Okay,
both coming
Car.
in with 4 straight wins.
Good brush. You don't want to try the peel again? Can. Sure. Peel.
Do you like this or do you want to draw, Caitlin?
That's fine.
And you can't forget that Laura Walker has been a skip. She skipped Alberta 3 times at the Scotties and played with Laws in 23.
Nice call.
So she and she's a Canadian junior, a 2-time university champion out of Laurier as a skip. So her skip knowledge,
Can I clean
and
it?
it is interesting because sometimes when she comes
not too
down the
hard.
ice, she'll actually
That would be bad.
get into conversations as if they, they want to pick her brain too and her knowledge.
Yeah, and she provides a good tiebreaker, in my opinion.
Yeah,
you
for
got
sure.
Selena that really loves to put the play to the middle. She's probably more on the aggressive side, whereas Caitlin might lean towards the hit, making sure that things get opened up. So you get that third opinion that can sometimes be the deciding factor. That's a great thing about strategy is there's always so many options. Like we'll talk about different calls all the time, but we're not the ones out there. And that's the great part about the game is you can dissect and say, oh, and then 6th then should we have done this instead of that? And
Marcel came out there. That's what first thing he said was there's so many options here.
You got it.
I think about games like this. I played in 7 Scotties, and every once in a while you come up against a team that's been cruising and it's expected to be this really close game. It ends up being a blowout. I've been on both sides of this, and you just know if and when these two teams meet again, the odds of this happening again, in my opinion, are quite slim. What happens when you start to trail early in a game, like Team Canada, your degree of difficulty gets really high compared to Manitoba, who's just clearing rocks. And to their credit, they've made a lot of their hits. Look at this, 91%, 100 on her hits for Laura Walker. That's what's shutting down the ends.
Yes.
She's been so precise, but I think about Val Sweet in this game. She's had to play like 5 or 6 freezes on open rocks. I mean, that's so hard to be perfect. You need perfect line, perfect weight, no guard to come around, no room for error. It's really hard to generate something against a team that's hitting well.
That was our key, Vic. Walker needs to run to keep up to Burchard. She's been sprinting.
Yeah, she's
20% up.
Yeah, she's lapped her.
Gotta go. Hard, guys. Hard. Whoa. Great brush. Good, Shannon.
Good sweep.
That's great.
Yeah. Let's make it.
Selena Negarin.
Yep, you gotta go.
One of the few times actually we've seen Quebec in a little bit of trouble.
It's so hard to tell who shot. It appears like it's yellow, and judging from this call that Joliane Fortin is throwing, I think she thinks it is as well. Yeah. She's just trying to tick hers that is on part of the hearts a little bit to the left to score.
It might be ticking the wrong one here.
She was heavy on her first one. She cannot touch the yellow.
As we watch Val Sweeting. And watch out.
No, him.
Yeah, no doubt now. So it's a steal of 1, Saskatchewan.
A lot of rocks in play over there for a team that was up 5 with the hammer, Kathy.
You are not wrong.
The best defense is offense for Team Quebec.
Isn't it?
Okay. Think you just peel the guard.
That is the beauty of what you just said with the different strategies. You can win by staying on the gas pedal all the way through. You can get blown out by doing it that way. There's just so many different ways. You know, pick your DNA too. That's, you know, what are you good at?
Yep.
I think it's also, and what are you good at tonight? You know,
Wow,
draw
good.
weight.
Yes,
Some days you just feel it and some you don't, and people might go, why are you playing the kit? Well, because if you don't have confidence, there's no point playing it.
Good throw.
Well said.
I don't really just throw it. I guess it's been a sensitive center line sometimes.
All good.
Doing great.
Yeah, advantages everywhere for this team. No
Line's
surprise.
okay. Still there, I think. Similar spot right now. Line's good, guys. Just here.
It's only at lead where Carly Burgess is out curling Kristen Gordon.
Gotta curl. Keep going. Curl. Keep going. Gotta go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Little further. Little further. Good shoot. Good. Very nice.
I think those are close.
Definitely.
Must be pretty gradual here because it looked like she was a hair tight and never really curled.
Yeah.
So.
Just feel the guard.
Take.
You got it, Caitlin.
Just watch the side one.
Okay, I'll follow it.
I hope there isn't a world we can tap it in.
Skipstone's in 8.
Clean.
Trying to rip the guards.
Clean.
Caitlin Laws.
Very clean throw.
Sweet.
Okay, so going super wide here.
When you compare the two Einarson and Laws, well, we know of Einarson's 4 straight, 20, 21, 22, 23. You have to go back to Laws winning with Jones in 15. Of course, there's the World Championships as well. The 2 Olympic medals, that's on Laws' side. The team game in 14, the mixed doubles in 18. But head-to-head, look at this, 11-4, including a win this year. Right, so that was at the trials, but not tonight.
Sophomore. Where are you?
My broom. Okay, yeah, we can take it there. It's traveling well, yeah.
Don't leave it double.
Well, we're trying to leave the hardest one
Yeah.
possible. Yeah.
Hey, 14-5.
4-5?
4.5, yeah.
Yeah.
Yours is a 14-6 with a little bit of curl. So
Looks like a half to
Can
small
we forget,
half.
too, that was a strange year. Remember, 18.
You rented it.
Give it a go.
Halfish?
Caitlin had gone to do doubles, and Shannon Burchard comes over and plays. She wins a national championship, so she has that additional championship. Then Laws comes back, and she gets into a couple of games and wins a world championship.
Yep. All Caitlin did was win that year. Gold at Olympics, world gold.
Thin double here. I'm sure they'll protect on the thick side. Very close.
Oh, that would be fitting, wouldn't it? Oh, stuffed it. So they'll have a chance to get a couple.
Just a little wide.
Okay.
You know, those numbers do surprise me. You know, Einarson struggled, but Laws has had some wonderful shots. But doesn't matter what the numbers are there. The most important number, of course, is on the scoreboard. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Not that far off. No.
Okay, more than last. Should be okay in this path. Can probably clean this.
Clean.
Clean, it's curling.
Final stone for Carrie Einarson.
Back 4.
Yeah, we're
off.
there.
Yeah, off.
Good.
Okay.
And the gloves come off. And 2 it is. And that will be the win and a 5th straight.
Okay,
make the final 9-4. As Laws gets that big win. So that head-to-head advantage now belongs to Laws. Going forward, 4-1 now the record for Team Canada and Einarson. Still lots of snow. Most of it's been pushed aside. Parking lot is good. Look at the snow piled up around some of those trees. It was the big storm of 26 yesterday here in southern Ontario. To be honestly with you, I'm surprised it wasn't closer, but really nothing went well for Team Canada and Kerry Einarson in this one, as it's a 9-4 win. And despite the numbers, the shots that she had to make, Caitlin Laws was very good. And she came through with a couple of beauties early for that 3 and the steal of 2 to go up 5-1 after just 3. The game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. Let's take a look at the game between the Territories and BC. And Taylor Reese-Hansen has gotten off to a slow start, but it's looking better.
Very much so. Nikki Kaufman tried to freeze on her first, and it over-curled a bit, and that allowed Taylor Reese-Hansen to pick it out. She tried to freeze again. For Taylor, she can see almost all of it, trying to make it go away.
The team from the Victoria Curling Club picks it out. That's for 3 more, and there's your final. BC wins at 9-3, so after dropping their first 2, they've come back now with 2 straight wins. So these are the updated standings. Manitoba and Laws go to the top of the table. 5 straight. Einarson drops 1. Campbell is on the ice, struggling against Quebec at the moment. Stevens idle, the team from Halifax. And Reese-Hansen is just 1 to go to 2-1. And Ontario is on the ice, currently playing the team from Whitehorse, Yukon. And that's where we will turn our attention to. As you saw, Ontario is at 1-2. A win tonight would put them then in that bunch at 2-2. So over to Sheet D we go. And the game between Bailey Scoffin and the team from Whitehorse, and the Ontario champions out of the Whitby Curling Club, skipped by Haley Armstrong.
And it's been really tough in this game. In fact, no one has scored a deuce at all in this game. It's always been about ones. And in the last end, Bailey Scoffin faced 2. She hit and rolled to the forefoot. That gave her 1. And so will it be a 2 that wins this game?
Line's good.
It's been back and forth. A lot more pressure in the second half on the team from Yukon.
Okay, that's fine.
So Ontario with the lead, and they do have the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones. As I say, trying to keep pace now with the Taylor Stevens from Halifax, and we just saw the team from BC, Taylor Reese-Hansen, win. So trying to get into that bunch at 2-2, as we said earlier, playing it seems for that final playoff spot.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
Number 3.
Line's good. Full 4.
This is Rachel Steele throwing the lead stones for the team from Whitby.
Top 8. Line's holding. Top 4. Top 8. Line's really good. We're a little bit wide right now. Top 8, top 4. Okay, curl a hair if you can. Okay, whoa. Line's good. Oh, we're all there.
All right, dropping in on the game between Quebec and Saskatchewan. 6-2 final stone for, she's been very sharp, Joliane Fortin.
She made a wonderful shot on her first 2 stones for Saskatchewan, buried, and she caught enough of the first to make the double. And so Jolene went in, and that is what she's trying to play the draw down to.
Curl, May. Curl. Whoa. Straight.
Oh, well, there it is for the single.
Thank you.
And thank you means it's over, and Quebec will pick up the win. So they're 7-2 win means they go to 2-3, and Campbell with a second loss now drops into a bunch now at 2-2.
And they made a lot of shots, they being Quebec tonight. Draws, hits, run backs, feeling very comfortable compared to what I saw on the very first draw.
And Fortin, 93%.
And well earned.
Had to have the last word.
Yeah. It's my sheet.
Usually the story of the Scotties, though, you got a rookie team. Yep. It takes at least a couple of games to get your feet under you. Sometimes it takes a couple Scotties to really sort out how to deal with the marathon. The reality that arena ice is a living, breathing thing. You have to figure out the trends, the tendencies. It's really impressive numbers from the young skip.
Some of these veterans not only are used to this show and the ice surface and the tendencies in the ice, they actually have the rocks figured out.
That's not where Rachel Steele wanted her second rock to go.
No.
If you're light, that's fine.
We're just ripping now.
In a third appearance is Patty Wallingham. Made her first appearance in 14 with Sarah Colton.
Line's really good. Can you freeze it?
And more recently with Hallie Byrne and Bernie in 22.
How good's that?
Shot. I think it's fudging a lot. Yours was like a 17.
Yeah, the fudging meaning it's slowing down in the center, and they've hogged a rock this end, trying to throw long guard. Keep an eye on that.
She said 4-8. Usually some teams will take off the teen. So 14-8 to top 4, though. That still sounds like pretty nice speed.
Sure.
Might just be a situation where if you don't finish your release or if you get into an inner line early, it might die, but that speed sounds like a nice hog to hog.
We haven't heard anybody complain about it either.
Sometimes as the game goes on, the paths get worn down. It does slow down a little bit. The thrower has to make sure that they're there on their own. The sweepers can't quite drag it like they did earlier in the game. That's pretty typical for any game. 10 ends is a long time for the ice to hold up.
2 practices.
Keep it out there, Raylan. Keep it out there.
And this path in particular gets used a ton in the pregame practice. Everyone's trying to find the button.
Okay, it's got a curl.
UConn needing to steal. And they stole for the first time in the event in the first end. They got a steal of 1 there.
Might as well freeze it now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. 4-9. 4-9. Straight pick that one.
Think you go this way.
Well, that's going to jam and be in the 4-foot.
2 of them go, though, right?
Yeah, but she's got to move this at some point.
Okay.
It's a tough call. You try to pick a clean, you're not quite successful, then you're.
And if you get it on the top, that's okay.
Yep.
I think if you threw the intern bullet, you might get them both. Certainly 1 and get the 1 off the 4-foot. I think they're going to go high side here with the out turn.
Yep. I think they're trying to pick it clean.
Yeah.
Michaela Robert.
Hard.
She can throw it hard.
Hard.
Steal.
Gotta go. Gotta go. That works. Good shot. 6-8.
Nothing wrong with that. They are 1 up here.
That freeze is pretty good for them, so yeah, I like that.
And most teams, I mean, up by 1 with the hammer.
Like I didn't like that turn. Yeah.
Haley's not exactly thinking she's going to have to draw the 4-foot for the win, but most skips are thinking in any game, the Scotties, they may need to draw the 4-foot. So they would have talked in between ends, okay, which path do we want? Which path do we know the best?
Line's good. Halfway. Halfway's good. Keep it broom down. Keep it broom down. Curl. 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 Hard curl. Hard good. That's good. That's good. Oh. Sorry, my bad.
This is where you really want to have some confidence in the thrower, because
Yours, Carol, up
you'd
here.
love to make this double, and your shooter would be a little high side roll, certainly out of the 4-foot area. So there's not a great guard, but do not nose this.
Well, Grace Lloyd throwing the third stones. 3 members of this Ontario team, Lloyd, Robert, Steele, are all making their Scotties debuts.
This team can throw it hard, eh?
Yeah.
Notice that in the provincials.
Good shot.
And that's leg drive. They're not shoving that on release. Could be quite the weapon. If you hit that where they wanted to hit it, the shooter would have spilled off a good amount.
Great weapon.
Little more.
Raylan Helston in a third appearance at the Scotties. 24 and 25 with Scoffin.
Gotta curl. It's just tight. Oh. Okay, curl. Just the center. Whoa. Really nice.
It's normal for teams to take the ice after the draw. The 2 Nova Scotia teams, Taylor Stevens, Christina Black, they'll be on the ice.
Give it a go again. It's in pretty tight. There's a chance of getting them both.
Teams from Pool B not playing tonight. Likely the ones that'll practice.
Oh, well done.
Not bad for the Rook.
This way.
They beat the defending
Good shot.
Ontario champion Danielle Inglis 10-3 in their provincial final. Played a lot. They played 9 events, this Ontario team this year, qualified in 5 of them.
Yeah, Ontario's got quite a nice little tour down there. There's so many events that you can enter and not have to jump on an airplane.
And it was one of the things that Armstrong said when they called her to join them. He wanted to know the commitment, how many games, how many events they're going to play. You're either all in or not.
That's one of the hard parts, Joe, isn't it? It's finding 4 like-minded people to.
Exactly.
Line's good.
Third Scotties for Bailey Scoffin
Curl.
out of the Whitehorse Curling Club.
Curl it when you can.
24 and 25, went 1 and 7.
Whoa. Curl. Curl. Do it. Yep. Good.
That ground in at the very end, didn't it? Yeah.
Like at the top of the 4-foot,
Yeah.
I thought that was going to go and bite back 4.
Yep.
But maybe. Okay.
We're only talking 18 inches or something. Good shot.
Really nice shot.
Yes. I like it. You can see a piece, but 11.
You have to miss this tight if you're going to miss it. You ever blow by it and they sink another one.
Yeah, Haley doesn't have a lot of this from the hack.
No.
Right.
Haley Armstrong makes her home in Carleton Place outside of Ottawa in a third Scotties. 2 previous were 21 and 22, played as the import with Quebec and Laurie St. George.
Hard, you gotta go hard. Make a decision on the guard. Whoa. Curl. Whoa, straight. Whoa. Roll it. Yep. Roll. That's fine. 13.
What a great call, you know. Make a decision, because how many times you go by and you hit the backside of it, the guard only moves an inch.
Yeah, exactly. And then all of a sudden you're
2 buried.
Yep.
Timeout's been called.
We're just talking to our coach. I think we just guard.
Yeah, I like guard.
Make her draw.
Max fighting.
I think we just guard, right?
Yeah.
We just wanted to call it just to talk it out.
Just slow it down.
Make her do this, pin it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't often
Okay.
hear that, and that's probably really a sensible call. Let's slow it down. We're all starting to rush before the decision.
We like
You're freezing the kicker too, right?
there. Maybe a little more.
Now with
I
Cheryl
was thinking you
Bernard,
guys here, so let's go
Carolyn
here.
McCrory.
Just guard. Yep, just on center line side. Okay.
Thanks for making me ring.
Thanks for walking, Ben.
You got it.
Wanted to give you a little warm up.
Say hello to Cheryl. Just walk down the ice.
Yeah.
For Team Yukon, they've thrown guards all in. They know pretty much exactly how this path is going to run. It's Ontario hasn't thrown any draws outside of lead rocks, so you want to let this path sit, let them think about it, and also make sure that you make your shot. Bailey's going to want to try to guard the center line side, if anything. You don't want to leave another chase shot for Haley.
Yeah, if the out turn's open, there's a jam. What are you thinking, a couple feet short?
Yeah, I think so.
Line's good.
Final stone for the 23-year-old.
Clean early. Hard early.
Line's good.
Bailey Scoffin.
Just curl.
No.
No.
It should finish down the center here, and it's softening up a bit. You tend to get a
Whoa,
big
it's
turn.
really diving.
There it goes.
Okay, sit.
That's perfect. Ooh, sorry. Finished. It rolled up at the end.
Same way.
Just curled an extra couple inches right at the end. Leaves this very similar shot here for Team Ontario.
13 again. 13 again, yeah.
So she's got her point, her steal point to tie it and force an extra.
You guys like that? I did give a bit more.
Can Haley Armstrong and the team from Whitby
You guys like
find
it?
their
13
way
is a
in
straight draw.
to close this one out and improve their record to 2-2?
Just a fraction lighter on her first one. Mind you, she missed it the professional way.
Yeah.
This is definitely heavier.
The only game still on the ice.
Curl.
Robert on the left.
Curl.
Steele
Curl.
on the right. Got to
Hard
find the lid here.
Hard reach.
Get it over there.
Clean.
Take it over.
Clean.
And clean it. And lovely shot for the win as she taps it back. And they'll add two more.
Good throw.
Wasn't phased a bit. 6-3. Ontario is your winner. They were expecting a couple of hundred people from the different areas. Carleton Place, Dundas, Ontario, Unionville, Port Perry. And tonight they see Ontario win it.
The 2026 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian.
You know, it's only a short 8-game round robin, and at this point every win is big, and it is for Ontario and Haley Armstrong. Yeah, you bet. A thumbs up on a big win over Yukon to get into a bunch now at 2-2. The story, though, is Caitlin Laws with a 5th straight win as she beats a struggling Einarson tonight. Nothing went well for Team Canada and Carrie Einarson. And then you've got the Scoffins still looking for their first wins. Coming up tomorrow as we near the end of this round robin, Christina Black against Krista Sharp. Black at 3-1, the runner-up at the trials. I believe it's a must-win for Krista Sharp out of Thunder Bay. Started well, won her first 2, but has lost 2 in a row. 9 a.m. tomorrow, Kathy and Brian will have it for you. So that completes day 4 of our coverage. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. So till we talk with you again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. Pacific, with Black against Sharp. Thank you for joining us here in Mississauga on Canada Sports Leader, TSN. SportsCenter's next with Jennifer Hedger and Adam Scully.